I'm Steph from Stitching with Steph, and welcome to my channel. This month's pick is our April theme because it's a whole new month, which means it's a whole new calendar stamped cross stitch that we're going to do. As you can see, it's a beautifully April springtime canvas. It is a monthly calendar specific stitch with me. So I'll be working on this every week throughout the month of April, just like my March one. If you haven't seen that one, go ahead and look through my Stitch with Me's for my St. Patrick's Day one. Let's go ahead and get this canvas prepped. I would like to thank my subscribers for returning. If you have returned to do this monthly stitch with me, I know there's a couple of you guys over on TikTok and Instagram that said that you got these and you find them adorable. So grab your April one and come stitch with me. If you're not a subscriber and you like doing these types of stitch with me projects, or whether you just like having company, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really love for you to join our little community that we're building here. Also hit that bell notification so anytime I upload videos, you guys can go ahead and get that notification. I do load a minimum of 3 videos a week to my channel. All right, guys, let's dive right into this April brand new start stitch with me. All right, friends, welcome to our canvas being prepped. I decided we're going to do the number 5. Just because it's the start of that beautiful butterfly. Number 5 is color number 210, as you can see right there. Give me a second here. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, and then so we're going to do all of this. Hopefully we can knock out part of this butterfly in this week's stitch with me. I'm just going to crunch my canvas a bit here. I already have my needle prepped and ready to go. It is this really pretty lilac color. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we have here. We'll start up here. Can you guys believe it's already April? Where has the time gone? I mean, I'll take it. I'm here for it. I'm just like, what happened? We're in full swing of spring right now, and in true Colorado fashion, our weather's a little wonky here. So I think what I'm going to do is on this, instead of doing columns like I normally do, I'm going to go left to right, just so we can fill out more of our stitches here. What's the weather been like where you're at? Has it been sunny? Has it been warm? Has it been cold? Is it normal for this time of the year for you guys? I would have to say I'm kind of surprised at how warm it's been. We've had a few days where it's been cloudy and rainy, but I wouldn't say anything outside of abnormal for us. Sorry, it keeps getting snagged on my bottom left-hand corner over here. There we go. I'm just excited to start stitching on like colorful stuff. I mean, I already stitch on colorful stuff as it is, but I'll be honest, during like Christmas time, although I like Christmas, I'm not into like the Christmassy cross stitch ones. Like the Santa Claus type ones. I'll probably maybe the next year that's coming up, just for the sake of our stitch with me's, I might get some snowmen or something. I don't know. But I'm not like a big fan of Santa Claus type stuff. Everything else Christmas I can do, but I don't know why. I've never really been a fan of Santa, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of creepy to me. I guess he was creepy to me as a kid too, so that might be why. Let's see. See what I mean by stitching backwards, how hard it is for me being left-handed? I have to literally like stitch like this. Which is a task in itself, to be honest. So these threads, although I separated 3 at the same time together, as you can see, they're kind of separating on us. Right there, see it? So I'm not sure how that's gonna be, but we'll just keep stitching. It just might be because it's the beginning of this thread. There we go. It looks like it's getting a little bit better. I do like stitching color blocking with you guys because I feel like I can knock out more. But I also feel like when I have a lot of confetti, it keeps us a little bit more focused and engaged. Maybe not you, but it does me, considering you're probably working on your project while you're listening to me talk. Anyone have any fun plans going on for the springtime? We try to get out more when it's warmer out for us. During the wintertime, we really stay inside just because it's cold, or we try to go up to the mountains and go snow tubing, stuff like that. But I don't know. Before I know it, my daughter's going to be graduating. I'm going to be starting my summer classes. So I don't know. We kind of play it by ear. We were thinking about maybe renting a cabin and going up to the mountains. Since all my classes will be online next semester, so I have a little bit of more flexibility. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what the family wants to do, because their kids are at that age now they can kind of give feedback on what they want to do. I don't know if my daughter will be working by then. She says she wants to get a part-time job, even though we don't make her. We do give her spending money and everything like that. She says she just wants to work and save money. So, she's gonna work and, like I said, save money and then go to school. Which I'm like, okay, if you want to, because we pay her car insurance, we pay for her gas, we pay for her cell phone bill, health insurance, all the things we do for her. So we told her if she works, she needs to save the majority of her check and not spend it. That's the stipulation because her priority is school and getting good grades in school. We don't have her, she's not in a rush. She doesn't need to be in a rush to get a job, is all we're saying. Which she's very thankful for. I think she'll probably only work like 1 or 2 days a week part-time. Because that's what she's doing with school too. She's taking like 2 or 3 classes is what I think she's going to plan on taking, like 2 or 3 classes a semester. I don't think she's in a rush to leave the house, to be honest. She says she likes living at home. We must be doing something right for kids like being at home and like spending time with us as parents, right? All right. It's so hard stitching backwards. I don't know why I like to punish myself. but it's better than starting a new line and starting a new pin stitch and all that stuff. My son's friend, his mom's going to come over today so we can meet her because it's his friend from class. And she's very protective over her child, just like we are. But they want to hang out after school, which literally is only a half a block over. So, like, there's our neighbor's house, and then right on the back side of our neighbor is where his friend lives. So last night she tried to come over, but I was in the shower. I didn't know she was going to come over last night. So I was in the shower. And so she said she's going to come back tonight. She gave me a time, so I'm just going to make sure I'm readily available for her, just so she can introduce herself and all that stuff. I guess the boys want to play together, and I don't have a problem with that. I mean, there's only a half a block away, so they could play outside together. And I'll make sure that he gets home safely. We'll pick him up and walk him to his house. That's the thing about me. If your child's with me, I'll treat your child like it's my own. Just because I'm very protective over children. Because I feel like more people need to be like that, but they're not. Unfortunately, that's the society we live in, so you have to be careful with who you let your kids around. My daughter didn't understand why I was that way until she became an adult herself. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting a little hoarse. I had to grab some water. I feel like that's the storyline. It's like, stitch with me while I drink water. When you're talking a lot to the camera, you do go hoarse, versus when you're stitching by yourself, you're just doing it quietly, right? And you're watching a show or something. So this week, I'm going to be introducing a counted cross stitch pattern to you guys. It'll be posted either one or two videos behind this one. Not sure what day I'm going to post it, but I'm going to try to work on that this week. At least get it started, show you guys how I do all that, how I put it into my program and all that fun stuff. Have you guys done counted cross stitch, or do you like stamped? I'll be honest with you, I prefer stamped hands down, just because it's easier for my attention span, but I'm ready to take on the challenge of counted cross stitch. And I want to see how well I can do with it. I picked a relatively easy pattern, to be honest. Once you guys see it, you'll understand what I mean by it. There's not a lot of like confetti or anything like that in it, so. Well, it looks like I'm going to be going under over on this side, guys. So, let me see. It's pretty hot today. I have my windows open and my ceiling fan on. I don't even know what the temperature is inside my house. I guess I could check my phone to check my thermostat. Because I know it's 74 outside right now. Geez Louise, 74? Let's see how warm it is inside the house. It's beeping at me, telling me it's outside of your normal comfort range of 72 degrees. Well, yeah, it's 70, almost 75 degrees outside. But then the weather's going to drop tonight. I've been sleeping with the window open, which has probably contributed to my cold. But the fresh, cool air just feels so good. And I feel like I can sleep so much better when it's cool. I'm one of those people, if it's too hot, I can't sleep when it's hot. It drives me insane. I have to have it really cold while I'm sleeping. And then in the process of it being really cold while I'm sleeping, I'm bundled up in blankets. It's just make it make sense. I don't know. I just feel like when I'm breathing, it helps me breathe better at night when it's cool in the room. My husband was joking around the other night because I woke up and I was like, oh, I had a migraine in the middle of the night. I had to wake up and take my meds. I woke up not feeling good. And I turned on the ceiling fan. He goes, yeah, I couldn't figure out why I was freezing to death until I saw the window cracked and the ceiling fan on. I was like, sir, you have an electric blanket. How are you freezing to death? You'll be fine. You're okay. But I was like, I'm sorry. I woke up with a migraine because I was too hot. And heat is one of my triggers for my migraines, so I have to be careful with how warm it gets in the house, unfortunately. So I can tell when I'm starting to get too hot because, like, I get really sticky. Like, my skin gets sticky and sweaty. Let's see. What did I do here? Here we go. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'm going to let my thread dangle a bit. Just a smidge. There we go. It just gets those little twirly knots out, is what I like to call them. Looks like we might actually finish this section, this stitch with me. I'm kind of impressed. Honestly, it's just because it's block stitching. And I can stitch blocks of color like this pretty fast as long as I don't get knots in my thread. And it's at a good length where it shouldn't knot, as you can see. Again, when I move left to right, I move a lot faster than right to left. I can do a lot of things right-handed, but stitching is not one of them. It's definitely my dominant hand that I use while stitching. Yeah, it takes a little bit more coordination to stitch backwards, in my opinion. As you can clearly see. Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'll just finish these two boxes here because I don't feel like starting a whole new row for that one. We'll finish here for this week 1. All right, let's tie that in the back. So this is what it'll look like when you stitch like that. So here you go. There you go, friends. That's what it'll look like. And I like weaving underneath several threads if you can. As you can see how tight it already is. There we go. Alrighty. Well, that concludes this week 1 April Stitch with Me. We got 1/4 of the butterfly wings done. I'll try to work on this throughout the week to hopefully get a little bit more of the butterfly done so that way we can start a new color next week. If you're one of my subscribers and you stuck around till the end, thank you for coming along on this stitch with me. Hopefully you got your April canvas in the mail and you're able to do this with me. If not, hang in there. It's on the way. If not, grab anything spring themed. That's the way that I kind of feel. If you aren't a subscriber and you've made it till the end, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you like the content that I provide and you like doing Stitch with Me. Go ahead and click that bell notification. So anytime that I start a new video or I load one for you, you'll get notified via the YouTube app. I also have 2 other platforms. I have Instagram as well as TikTok. My user handler over there is stitching_with_steph. And that's where I post like sneak peeks, updates, reminders of videos being loaded. And I do interact with my followers over there as well. Thank you for coming along with our week 1 April Stitch with me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. I'll see you next week. I hope you have a good week and a good day. Bye-bye.